KivG weather overview. Recapping October. This is from our friends from the Mount Holly National Weather Service to our south, but you get the general idea. Very warm conditions prevailed across the eastern two-thirds of the United States, and they led to a lot of top five warm Octobers in many, many places. And we are now transitioning into a more normal weather pattern, and we're finally going to see some of the coldest air of the fall season arrive by tomorrow night. So, recapping October, this is our friends to the south, but generally speaking, you get the idea that much of the region was very, very warm for the month of October and mainly dry, except for the last part of October where we ended up getting a decent amount of rain out of that last system that came through. Now, for tomorrow night, we have freeze watches in effect. This is for the first freeze of the fall season, and the National Weather Service typically does this. And the areas in blue are the ones that have the freeze watch where temperatures are expected to go below 32 for the first time in the fall season. And I think that they will add to this. I think they'll put up some frost advisories for in and around New York City. So they'll tinker with that tomorrow as they tailor the forecast to the actual expected low temperatures. So this is for Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Expect freezing temperatures, at least in these areas, outside the NYC metro proper, but I think even in the metro, in certain places, you're going to see frost. So definitely a cold night indeed on the way. And I think this will be the last day today, Monday, where we see temperatures in the 60s. I think it's all downhill from here. I think we're going to struggle into the 50s for the most part for the rest of the week. I don't think there's going to be any days really in the next 7 to 10 where we see highs in the 60s. I think we'll be stuck in the 50s for most of the time as we see a series of weak cold fronts come through, and they're weak in the sense they don't have a lot of rain with them, but they will drill down cold air and they will keep it cold, and the winds will be fresh here for the majority of the week. And all these systems are going to kind of scoot by to our south. They're not going to have any room to come up the eastern seaboard. Maybe a passing shower on Friday morning, but that'll just about do it. The main story is the change in temperatures, and this is going to last through the weekend. Now, this coming Saturday is when we turn the clocks back, so don't forget Sunday morning is when we get an extra hour of sleep, precious sleep. But you can see for the most part, we're really in for a dry period. The main story in the forecast is the change in temperatures. And when we look at the temperatures, a vast difference from the daytime highs that we've been experiencing over the last 6 weeks. These are Tuesday's highs. You're going to see a lot of cloud cover tomorrow. Temperatures stuck in the middle 50s. Wednesday, same thing with highs only around 50. That's a big shift in our temperature profile from, it's going to be a kind of a shock to the system, being that we've had such nice fall weather, mild fall weather at that. Thursday, highs around 50 with lows in the 40s and 30s at night. Same thing with Friday, highs around just 50 with maybe a passing shower. And Saturday, no better than 52, 53. As we finally kick it into some formidable November weather. Thankfully, it's going to be dry, but definitely a change in temperature. If you haven't gotten the fall gear out yet for on a consistent basis, you'll want to do that as we swing the temperatures around and we turn the clocks back not only on in real time this Saturday into Sunday, but also as far as the overall temperatures are concerned for much of this week.